Got a big locust on the ropes here. Why this excavator is so valuable for this, because of the leverage. So if you see them dozers working, that little dozer can't get trees out. So recently we hired a small crew to do some clearings on our Ozarks property, and a lot of people are like, why didn't you have a logger come in and cut some of them trees and save the wood? And this video is relating to that, because if you cut all these trees down and you're stuck with all the stumps, you're probably going to spend a lot more time and diesel fuel and manpower and everything else than trying to mitigate the stumps after the fact. So that's kind of what I'm referring to in today's video. It doesn't have leverage, you know, so people are like, why are you pulling the trees? Why not cut them? And then you got to deal with the stumps. Well, this is why right here. If I cut this locust down, you're going to deal with this stump for decades. You know, it's going to keep growing up, and then it's going to be harder to pull the stump out. I couldn't pull that stump like this. No, it would take a lot of time and effort. That's why you clear trees like this. I mean, that's precisely why right there. So in case you didn't catch that, to further expand on it, clearing land, the product that you're left with, if you were to cut these trees down and haul them off either for firewood or for boards, there wasn't that many good ones, but what you have left is then a whole field of stumps that you got to deal with. So you're going to need more machinery to pull all them stumps out, where now when you pull trees like this, the tree and all with the stump, you can plant this, whatever, put animals here, make food plots, make hay fields, cash crops, whatever. So that's kind of what I meant, was the finished product is better when you pull trees like this, as opposed to trying to tackle the stumps later on. People might think it's wasteful, but it depends how you weigh it out. How much diesel you're going to burn, how much extra gas you're going to burn logging, trucks in and out, chainsaws, you know, an hour, 2 hours to dig out just this one stump right here. I mean, it's not, it depends how you look at it as far as being wasteful. Does it waste a little bit of wood? Maybe, but in the big picture, in the overall scheme of things, for jobs like what we do, it makes more sense, and it's better for the environment, to be honest. It's not that we want to waste, but it's just that's the best way of clearing smaller areas. I mean, heck, even bigger areas. You watch all the excavation channels, and they do it the same way. Now, would I have liked to have a logger come and cut the logs or whatever? Yeah, I would have. This is a big locust here. You don't want to come loose. Come on. Ah. There we go. There we go. Now I cracked that last one loose. See, I can't even lift this thing, but I can get it where I want it. And it's going in that burn pile. Compare, and I pulled this out in a couple minutes, you know, maybe I don't know how much diesel I burned, you know, an eighth of a gallon maybe, compared to, you know, how many chainsaws cutting this sucker down, and then other machines, you know, pushing it out of the way, and then another machine coming in, grubbing the stump. Just something to think about, especially to the, we don't mind questions, we get them all the time, but there's some haters that think they know everything and they really don't. Still can't even lift this thing. There we go. Alright, now we're going out to the burn pile. Get it. I'll get it. I might have to pull it. There we go. That's how it's going. Can't see where I'm going, but it's alright. I didn't want to run over this food plot right here. Wow, that's a big one. Big Loki. Alright, burn pile and then carry on. It is. Let it start drying out. Mickey. Yeah. Don't fear the reaper here, locust. This is actually a patch of them. This one might break on me. Yeah. I'm gonna have to dig this out. Alright, I'll dig it out and get it loosened up. So this little clump of locust, I mean, it probably took me 30 minutes. And that's with the trees attached. So imagine trying to cut this all up. There's like eight trees in here. Chainsaw it up and then try to grub this out after the fact. You know, you could grind the stumps maybe, but even still you're running another big, I mean, you need a big machine to grind, you know, hardwood stumps. And even still, then the ground is, you got roots all in the ground, so you can't, you know, you can't plant it really too well. Whether you want to grow hay or plant a lawn or a food plot or some pine trees or anything, because the roots are all still in there.